Alright, hello guys. We have Italy on Territory Conquest ROBLOX. Let's look at the teams. We have Mint with 6 territories. We have Brown with 11. We have Orange with 15. And we have Red with 6. Pink is in this round, but it doesn't look like she'll be participating. Now let's look where everybody is and how they can win. Here we have Orange. Orange needs to establish a defensive at Sicily and then needs to push up to Rome. He needs to push up real fast because the North will outproduce him if he doesn't get to like Florence over here. So Orange needs to be like a really good expander. Now, contrary to what Brown is saying right now, Brown has the best island here. It has crazy production. It has literally the best production out of any set of territories in this map. And Brown can produce a lot of troops really quickly. He just really needs to get a foothold. What I would suggest for him to do is actually attack the north and just blitz the north. And blitz over here with Turin and Genoa. He would absolutely win. But luckily, Red needs to show a deterrent. For Red needs to show a deterrent to Brown and keeps trying to stall him. Looks like Brown is going to be starting to do just that. He's going to be trying to attack Red. Red needs to move very fast right now because he needs to have enough territories to be able to hold back a Brown offensive. To do that, he needs to get about to Milan. If he can get there before Brown starts attacking him, he's good. It looks like Pink is in the game, but she's going to be away, so nothing's going to be happening there. Brown is sending everything to Sicily, a huge mistake. But here he'll show a nuisance to Orange. What I suggest for him to do would be to ally Orange. If he does that, then there's a possibility he can win. Now, here is the guy who's going to be the main opponent to Orange. This is Mint. Mint is a very fast expander. Not as fast as Orange, because Orange has 67 territories, and Mint has 41 territories. But he is fast, faster than most, and he has a lot of cities. If he can get to Prato and Florence before Orange, things could happen. He will need to ally with Red, though. He has no choice. And Orange has just ran into Pink. Pink is not going to be playing this round and has to go away from her keyboard. So she will lose this. But she could have been a major obstacle to Orange in his victory. Orange, in a little thing about Orange. Orange in previous rounds said he wanted a solo win. He wanted to win by himself. So that could make him lose this round if he ends up finding enemies with Brown. And he is finding enemies with Brown because now he's supplying his Naples border. This is an absolute disaster because, as I said, Brown might look small. Brown might not look strong. But Brown is, 1, skilled, and 2, he has crazy production. He will destroy Orange unless Orange dedicates almost all his troops to that front, and he won't be able to. And now it looks like Mint is starting to come back, starting to go down south, and Orange just isn't expanding fast enough. He needs to get to Florence. He needs to ally to Brown. Orange has nearly an impossible position, but it's not impossible if he does these things. It looks like Red is a very slow expander and doesn't use his back troops. All of these troops are being unused, and they're just being wasted right now. And Red is a slow expander. It would benefit Mint to ally Red, but to just talk with Red, just supply him so that he can do most of the work. But it looks like Brown is now going to be mounting his offensive, which he should have done in the beginning, but now he's going to be mounting his offensive into the north. This is an absolute disaster for Red, because Red will not be able to defeat this because he didn't get to Milan, and he's not very skilled. He's not very skilled, so he won't be able to supply his territory. But it looks like Brown is cowering out because Orange just came over here. So now Brown is going to be having to both attack and defend at the same time. Brown needs to send more troops over here because I believe wholeheartedly that he'll be able to defeat Orange. He also has a general here, so he will likely be able to defeat Orange with even these troops, but he should send more just to confirm it. He'll be able to take all of Orange's back, and Orange won't have the troops necessary to defeat Mint. Now remember, you need to be using all your troops at once all the time. You should not be having troops just laying back here, like Orange is. But luckily Orange is a little bit more skilled and is taking troops to the front. Now we have Orange did get to Florence. He did get to Prato, so his only mistake would be not allying Brown. But it all depends on time. Time is key in this situation. If Brown holds off his attack on Orange and is very slow, Orange might be able to just stall Brown and try to just rush Mint. But it will be difficult. It will be difficult. That is key. And it looks like Mint has made the right choice. He has allied Red. He has allied Red. So now Red will be able to help him in his front against Orange. But as I said before, Red isn't as skilled as most players. So he will need to, he won't provide a big asset. Mostly just a buffer zone. Now, what is happening in the front between Orange and Mint? Right now, they're both trying to attack each other, rush each other. But Mint just doesn't have the troops built up to do that, while Orange does. But what Orange does, Orange has a time limit here. If Orange doesn't take over Mint quickly, then things can be disastrous for Orange, because Orange will have Brown in his back. And Orange is now noticing this, because look at Mint. Mint has 1,200 troops, plus another 600 over here, and another 400 in the back, plus all the other troops that are coming to be taking down Orange. And now see, Orange is panicking. And now look at all these troops that are now being taken to defend against Brown instead of being used to attack Mint. And Mint, again, isn't as strong as he could be right now. But he's providing an obstacle. And as long as he keeps stalling Orange, Orange won't have a choice but will just have to give up. Because he can't defend all of these fronts at once. And now look, Orange now has 900 troops over here that are being wasted against someone who could be your ally. And over here, Brown is making the perfect choice. He is going to be attacking this island right here with 2,400 troops plus a whole bunch of troops in the back, and it's going to be able to try to attack Orange. But Mint has made a huge mistake. This is the latest development. Mint has made a huge mistake. He gave all his troops to Red. Clearly, he doesn't notice that Orange is actually in a very bad decision. Oftentimes, this is what happens to players. They don't pay attention to the people around them, only their situation. And if their situation doesn't look good, then they think, oh, well, there's no chance I can win. But there are things that Mint could have won because Orange just can't send as many troops as he could before to defend against Mint. But since Mint gave all his territory to Red, Red isn't as strong, and now Orange can transfer what he had in the south to the north and be able to mount a new offensive there. But it all really depends on Brown. Everything is depending on Brown here. But Brown is going to be defeated, all because of Mint. See, if Mint was still alive, he would have still been able to get troops out, would have still been able to provide an obstacle to Orange, would have still been able to land troll Orange, and would be able to attack him while he's defending against Brown. And if Red was a better player, things would be also different, because now he would have a whole bunch of more territory, and he would have been able to help Mint. But clearly that's not going to happen. But let's see if Red can surprise us. Mint also has some troops left over, and he might be regretting his decision. Because look, he has his 600 troops, and he's going to be taking out some territory of Orange. If he can move fast enough and quick enough, he might be able to take a lot of territory. And it looks like Brown has surrendered, though he shouldn't have, and though he should have established relations with Red and Mint, he didn't. So now, he died, because he surrendered. But look at this. There are troops, because of his surrendering troops, the troops become AI. And now they can take unoccupied land by Orange. Especially these 1,000 troops. So that's something that Orange will need to quell in the future. But it looks like Brown has been defeated. Even though he shouldn't have surrendered, he did surrender. There were chances. It looks like Red is the last one left. And now Red has surrendered. Now, Orange should not have won this. Not a single chance. If Brown allied Mint and Red would have been able to see Brown's position, would have been able to see Brown moving into Orange's territories, and would have held. But he didn't. And now, Mint, Red, and Brown have lost, and Orange won Italy.